Hey guys, what's up? Second episode of Tokyo Dave. I just want to say thank you all for watching the first episode. I had a blast with Dez, my brother Adrian, and my main man Nikki over here, protecting our asses from that maniac. I didn't say that, sorry, Dez. Anyway, you guys notice I'm a little underdressed. Sorry, I was watching Game of Thrones last night. I'm sure you all loved it, and I did too. You know what? little scubble over here, no tie, some jeans, and running shoes. You know, it just feels comfortable. If anyone doesn't like it, guess what? There's the door. So, guys, I just want to start off by talking about this controversy about the election. Apparently it's rigged, and I'm just curious because this is the first time that anyone discovered this. I'm like, how about when Bush became president? I mean, nobody thought about it back then, and now our running candidates are Trump and Hillary. Those guys have the best chance. I mean, you know, it's just confusing. One is like a master of deletion, and the other one is just a master of immigration, apparently, and just politics, even though he has no experience in politics. He's a billionaire. And, you know, Bill and I had some interesting words to say about them. And what's funny, Sarah Big Mouth Palin just ran her mouth off saying that she's just as much of a scientist as he is. Well, what she doesn't understand is that Bill Nye may not be a real climate scientist, but he listens to the experts and he repeats them, and he knows when he's wrong and when he's right, and he never claimed to be one in the first place. I think Sarah Palin should just stick to her main field of expertise, birth control. So, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently Utah is declaring a new public health hazard, and the culprit's name is porn. I mean, can someone here explain to me how porn is a hazard to Utah's population? I mean, apparently they say it just makes men not want to marry women. That's just not true. I mean, personally, I don't want to get married, and I don't watch porn. Mostly because I don't like to watch people having sex. I'd rather do it myself, or I'd rather just watch some Disney movie, you know? Or Who's Framing Roger Rabbit, because Jessica Rabbit is fine as hell in my opinion. It's true. He thinks it, and so does Nikki. So, I just want to talk about another thing. You guys know Kylie Jenner, the son of Caitlyn/Bruce Jenner. I don't know if he's a man or a woman now. That doesn't make any sense to me, but we won't go into that. Apparently, Kylie Jenner has this new theory that the jets in the sky that leave their little trails, she's confused about the so-called white stuff, and she thinks that it's basically a chemotrail. Drops down all these weird toxic chemicals that makes Americans insane. And based on what I heard and what I've seen every day, Americans have always been insane since day one. And that was even before we had airplanes. So I don't know what she's thinking. I don't know where she's getting this from. Maybe it's because her family is psychotic and she sees like 50 planes flying over her house 10 times a day. Maybe they want to keep her under control. Maybe they want to stop her from becoming a schman like her dad/mother. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how that works. But I think she should stay the way she is because she's pretty hot. Oh, and by the way, you guys might remember I made a joke about the homeless, how I said about they're the best actors because they have the commitment, really good in the method area because they like to stay in the concrete and just spread their messages around, just want people to sympathize for them. And we actually have one of them per se with us today, and that is Fresh Fred.
Woo.
Fresh Fred was in a very popular movie, apparently, called Windy City Dicks. And I think we're going to start off by showing a clip of that now.
You'll be back, you son of a bitch! Everybody wants a piece of Fresh Fred! Son of a bitch!
Holy shit, that was amazing. Well, guys, I just want to introduce the main man himself, Mr. Fresh Fred.
Woo!
Hello, how's it going?
How you doing, Fresh
Good,
Fred?
nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
Legendary Fresh Fred.
I'm glad to have you here.
Finally have him.
Glad to be here, I guess. Yeah.
So, you don't mind if I grab a snack, do you? I mean, I know, you're homeless, so I know you guys love snacks and anything, but this one's just for me. Hey, Bob, can you bring me up an apple? Oh, nice fucking throw. Look, there's a goddamn bruise in it now. Fuck you, get out of here. Wait a minute, this isn't even a pink lady apple. Why'd you bring me a pink lady apple? What? This is like a Granny Smith or whatever. I mean, it doesn't even have nuts or caramel. You know, shut up. I'm gonna eat it anyway. All right. Here.
Just
If
what?
you're
Yeah,
not gonna
5
eat
seconds.
it, I don't want to let it go to waste.
What about you? Well, you're homeless, so don't you need food?
I've already got my fill today. Don't worry.
All right, whatever. Well, do you mind if I eat it?
But I don't care. Go ahead.
Okay, sure. What about you, Adrian? You know what? Never
No,
mind. You look
just-
fine.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
You had a bunch of McDonald's before you came here anyway.
It was
so,
Taco Bell.
Well, that sucks. Anyway. So, Fresh Fred, just tell me about this Windy City Dicks. I've never seen it.
Well, I mean, I got hired on that thing because I looked the most authentic homeless because I was homeless, and these couple of guys. Actually, were you in that alleyway? You look really familiar.
No,
How long you know this guy?
I've worked with him for 20 years.
20
Yeah.
years?
20 years.
What about that 1 year before that? I think I've seen you before. I'm
I
watching
was,
you.
I was a male strip dancer.
I'm watching you.
Right.
Watching you. Yeah.
Adrian, you know anything about this?
I don't. Like I said, this is my first time meeting Fresh Bread in person. I'm very honored for this.
Kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
But Nikki, I just met him after the first episode, so I don't know about his past.
I got you. All right. So anyway, these guys came up to me. They were like, "You look the most authentic. You want to be in a movie?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" So I got in the movie, and ever since then, I've been really popular. Ever since, I'm like this world famous homeless actor now. So,
Homeless actor?
yeah, I'm an
sounds-
actor who's homeless who also does films.
Like Nicolas Cage, right?
Nicolas Cage ain't got shit on me. Sorry.
I could attest to that. I don't know if Nikki will agree.
Yeah.
He's a big. If he modeled his whole look after that high guy from Raising Arizona.
Nicolas Cage is the best actor, and you know it.
Well,
I mean, he's one of the greatest, but he's no Fresh Fred. He's just slightly below tier of me, but at least he's not Cher.
Well, wait, Fresh Fred. I'm confused. I mean, you say you're a homeless actor, or are you an actor who's homeless?
Yes,
But so wait, actors get paid a lot of money though, don't they?
it's in theory.
So I mean, shouldn't you have a house by now?
I've got a cardboard house. Yeah, I've upgraded from like living on the streets to living in a cardboard house.
How much did that cost you?
20 cents. I'm very crafty. I can build things.
Well, I mean, how much did they pay you for Windy City Dicks?
Oh yeah, I'm still waiting on that. I'm supposed to be getting a lot of money, but I know the minute I get it, I'm just gonna end up spending it on hookers and blow. So
Really?
yeah, that's what us famous people do now.
What about the homeless crowd? I mean, I heard you guys like get into little circles and you practice like, hey, so which face can I use to make people sympathize for me the most, huh? What can I write on my cardboard message that's gonna make people sympathize with me more? Is that true?
Yeah, pass. Next question, please.
Huh, okay. So, I'm a little confused about the name. So, what's your last name?
Fred.
Really? So your
Yeah.
first name is Fresh?
Yes, you
So-
may address me as Mr. Fred.
I saw the clip for When You Say Dicks. Long live Fresh Fred.
Thank you.
Is that corner still there? Does it still say?
You
"Long
know,
live
actually,
Fresh Fred"?
honestly, I walked past it the other day, and some asshole painted over it.
What?
Yeah, well, some asshole painted over it. It was like some weird fucking red brick cover. I don't know. That was like
Oh,
a long
man.
time ago. like
You
a
were
year
very
ago.
passionate about that corner.
I was. I made sure that everybody knew that was my fucking corner.
Huh.
Because everybody wanted
Yeah.
a piece of Fresh Fred, so they knew where to find me at that fucking corner right there.
Damn.
But now it's gone, so I've gone on to, I guess, redder pastures. New corner.
Okay.
Got my cardboard house. It's all decked out with the dungeon underneath in the
Ooh.
basement. You know how we famous people work now. Pretty much.
That's interesting.
Like that?
Yeah, it was a big goddamn bruise in it because douchebag over there had to go throw it at me. I mean, Bob, I found him on the street too. Does he look familiar?
No, I ain't never seen that guy ever.
I
I've
need-
seen that guy. I know I've seen that fucking guy right there, but I've never seen him. Are you new? Did you move here recently? Yeah, never mind. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
No, Bob, don't come over here. Stay over there. You come up here when I tell you. I still don't get. I told you, pink lady, pink lady. Those are crisp. These are not crisp. This is like just shit and covered in a shell or something. All right.
You know, it looks like a Fuji. I've seen my fair share of apples in the dumpsters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fuji's ain't bad. Pink Lady good. Honeycrisp is where it's at though.
That sounds delicious.
That's a personal information from the heart.
I respect
or
that.
stomach.
So, Okay, Fresh Bread, hold on. So are you doing any more movies now?
Well, there was talks of there being like a documentary type thing about my life, about how I became this homeless person who became a famous actor, and how I'm still homeless, but I'm still a famous actor. But nothing came to fruition from that. There are other things that I have in the works, but
Weren't you thinking about running for mayor for Chicago?
I was gonna wait till after that. That's not quite situated
Okay.
yet, but
Oh.
I think I'm going to choke on this apple, Bob. If I choke on this apple, I'm going to kill you. All right? You didn't get that. Cut that out,
there are
Bob.
worse things to choke on. Well, better things to choke on.
But,
I know all those things.
but wait. If you're going to be mayor of Chicago, I mean, what are some of the things you're going to do? Are you going to help the homeless?
All right,
Or-
see, now you just you took the cat out
I'm
of the fucking
sorry,
bag.
I had to.
Thanks a lot, thanks a lot. All right, yes, I'm looking to run for fucking mayor of Chicago. I'm looking to make things a lot more interesting for us homeless folk, especially us homeless folk who are actors, So I'm looking to incorporate a tax on people who are working to kind of helping the homeless people find carpet houses, sex parties, things like that. The usual thing that us homeless people like to do.
Wow, so let's just get, so, I mean, you actually look kind of well kept. I mean, you're shaven. I mean, you do have a beard going, but,
Part of the ruse.
yeah.
You gotta fake it till you make it, right?
Fred, I mean, I heard one thing about you that you like to participate in something called like Homeless National Orgy Day or something.
You're talking about the National Hobo Orgy.
That's it. Thanks. I mean, I'm curious. I mean, how do you guys communicate? I mean, do you pass around the cardboard boxes or something? Do you use like the can and the string or something?
Smoke signal.
Really?
Yeah, smoke signal. You know how there's people that kind of crowd around and they have those trash cans and things like that? We have special stencils that we put over it and just go.
That's what the smoke signals were
Exactly.
earlier.
Yeah, see, this guy knows.
All right.
How come you're not on his level?
I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to inform me of these things.
Maybe he should be the host.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
I could have sworn I saw a trailer for Windy City Dicks, and I saw a guy that looks like Adrian, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Does he look
Nah,
familiar?
that
to you?
guy was better looking.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Are you saying my brother isn't good looking?
I mean, I've seen worse.
I mean,
I've seen better. I've seen you're at about. If I would actually to like kind of rate you, the guy on the camera that was over there, I'd say he was about a 9, strong 9.
Well,
You
what-
are about I won't say an 8.35.
okay.
So still in the higher echelon of like things and stuff like
what
that.
about Nikki?
Nikki?
Well, you worked with him apparently.
I don't know. I wouldn't say work. I'm still trying to figure out. You look familiar.
Nikki, did you lie in your resume? I
think you
mean,
might have.
I don't know this fucking bastard.
Well, I mean,
Fred,
I
you gotta tell
kind
the
of run it
truth.
through, and you were really trying to use the bathroom outside in that fucking alleyway, which happened to be my fucking corner, by the way. I know you look familiar. I know you do.
all right. Why don't we settle down? I mean, okay, Bob. This fucking apple tastes like shit. I mean, I'm sorry, because you threw it at me. There's like this giant bruise, and when I bite into it, it tastes like mush. Okay, so come on. Just take this. You don't have to grab the part that I chewed on. Just grab the core or something, all right? Yeah, just like that. Okay, now get out of here. Go. God
There's
damn
still a
these
lot of
people.
apple on that.
Well, did you want it? You should have said something.
I don't. I'm okay.
You're homeless. I mean, there's a big dumpster right behind the
I
studio.
had a big protein shake before I got it. We're fine.
How did you afford a protein shake if you're homeless? I'm curious.
Next question.
Okay. So tell me, like, when you were on the street being homeless, I mean, how would you get food? Besides, like, digging in the dumpster, would you steal anything from anyone?
Well, I have survived a lot on liquid diets. I'm not a thief, but I've stolen many hearts.
Okay.
That's all.
So if anyone just so happens to, hit rock bottom and turn out to be homeless one day, do you have any advice for us to survive on our own?
I've never been a sympathetic character, so just.
You.
I am sympathetic to other people's needs. So say if I wanted to make some money, I'd be like, you ever had somebody hum on your cock? No? Well, want to? $20.
I heard that you can hum the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, that's just the character that I made. Honestly, I can hum like Beethoven.
Oh, while sucking.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I've had years of practice. That's how I got from where I'm from to here.
Right. And another question. This has been bothering me too. Have you ever met like fake homeless people? Like, do they ever offend you? Like, how do you know how do you know that you spotted a fake homeless person?
I've never met a fake homeless person,
No?
to be honest with you. No,
Really?
I remember you talking about something about like how they might be the greatest actors and stuff like that. I mean, that may be true, but I've never met one. So they must be good actors. Either that, or I'm just bad at picking up on people's
Well,
things.
you are an actor yourself,
Yeah.
and you fancy yourself as a very good actor. You say you're better than Nicolas Cage,
So I've been told.
and I'm sure Nikki would disagree that you're better than Nicolas Cage.
I'd say you're on par with Jai Courtney.
Who the fuck is that?
I like Jai Courtney, actually.
Jai Courtney's a douchebag.
I like him, actually.
Who the fuck is that?
He was in the newest Terminator movie,
What's a
He's also in
Terminator?
Die Hard 5.
and he's going.
What's a Die Hard? What the hell are you guys fucking talking
He's
about?
he's gonna be in Suicide Squad. He's gonna be Captain.
What
Boomerang.
is this? I've never heard of this fucking movie.
Okay. All right. You know what? Doesn't matter. So,
Okay.
okay, this is bothering me. I mean, were you born with the name Fresh Fred?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. As far as
So
back
your
as I can
parents
remember.
decided to like, hey, why don't we name this kid Fresh?
let me tell you something about my fucking parents. All right. My parents were fucking hippies.
Nikki.
You know, it was a weird time, and they thought it'd be so quiche. That's what they said. They say quiche.
Quiche,
I don't
okay.
know what the fuck that is, but whatever. They said it'd be quiche if I was named Fresh and my last name was Fred. I don't even know if my parents had the same last name as I did. It's just the way they named me.
It's like Joe Dirt.
Well, Fresh Fred, I just want to say thanks.
Fuck you too.
For coming on.
Fuck you too.
Hey,
I mean-
finally nice meeting you.
Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Fuck you too. You, I'm going to talk to after this show.
All right, so guys, thanks for coming on. I'm sure you enjoyed having Fresh Fred on.
Woo!
So we hope you enjoy your next movie and your life in the
Fresh Fred for mayor.
in the cardboard mansion or whatever.
Thank you, sir.
So, so don't go anywhere, guys, because our next guest is a famous badass rocker. All right, stay tuned. Yeah. Thanks. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Tokyo Dave. I hope you all enjoyed Fresh Fred. I know we did, especially Nikki. I'm gonna have to check your resume, do another background check, but anyway, we'll get to that later. So I just want to talk about my brother Adrian's segment that he did yesterday. I heard it was a pretty fun segment, huh?
Yeah, it was. It was a actual Adrian on the Street special. I got to interview a local Chicago director. She's directing a movie called Abetment. So basically, what it was is I was talking about her film and what it's about and all that until we got to the end, because I just really wanted to get to the bottom of it. I went to school with her, and around November, December, around that time, during class, you know, I sent her a friend request, but she never accepted my friend request. And then now we fast forward till present time, and she accepted everyone's friend requests that I know, but me.
Ooh.
And I was,
Hurt, huh? You felt a little betrayed, huh?
I was.
So
I didn't know what to do with myself, and I just had to get to the bottom of it.
it's a little weird that you just brought that up like right out of the blue. I mean, she didn't really know that you were gonna ask her that.
Well, really, I used it as bait, I guess, because really I wanted to get to the bottom of this.
I just want to make that clear. We don't do that very often on the show. We're very professional. But I understand you guys had to bury the hatchet and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Why don't we cut to that clip right now so you could all see it for yourselves?
Hi, this is Adrian on the Street. Today I have a special guest. I have Samantha Merkle. Is that what it is? So today, obviously, we're not on the street. We are here actually in the Infocomms of Tribeca Flashpoint, because I am interviewing Chicago's very own local director, again, Samantha Merkle. So let me ask you this. What projects are you working on as of now?
As of right now, we are just finishing up a client project for Chicago Area Renters Association.
Yes.
And we're also working on a short narrative film called Abetment.
Abetment. So what does abetment actually mean?
It's like aiding and abetting. You're being okay with someone doing a wrongful thing. So in this case, I don't know if you want me to go into like what the
Yeah,
story
go ahead. So what is it about then exactly?
Yeah, so
For our
it,
audience.
it's a story of a father and a son, and the son comes to the father's house, and basically the father's just talking to him and reminiscing over his life, and then he asks him, you know, you're not a man, you're not manly enough, will you kill me? I want you to kill me to become a man. And the father's expecting his son to be hesitant, to not want to do it, and the son is okay with it, and he's like, all right, let's do it. And the dad's just not okay with that. He wasn't really prepared emotionally for that response. So it's pretty much just this comedic and dark dialogue between the father and the son, you know, all of these true feelings that they had about each other.
Okay, so what made you want to direct this short film?
Well, I love directing. That's what I came to school to learn more about and just be more comfortable with. And also because the writer couldn't direct, and so that was kind of an opportunity to do that. And we have done the project before, so I was really familiar with the script and the pacing and everything like that with Abetment.
Now, is there like a web page anyone could visit, like a GoFundMe page?
Yeah, we're on Indiegogo. I believe, just off the top of my head, I believe it's Indiegogo it's Indiegogo pound projects / Abetment. And if you just search Abetment, we're like the first film project that'll pop up. We're also on Facebook if you just type in Abetment, and we're also on Twitter at @Abetment_film.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So when does production start for you guys?
Well, we've already started. We're in pre-production still.
Okay.
Still raising funds, and we're looking to shoot in mid to late May,
Okay.
and we'll be done by the end of June.
All right, and any other projects you're gonna be working on after this?
After Abetment?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. We're going to have other client projects that we'll be doing during Abetment, so it'll be a lot to juggle, but we can do it. So we're good.
Earlier this school year, something's been bothering me a lot. I remember back in documentary and theory class. Remember that class? I don't know. Like, I barely met you and stuff, and you know, I had a feeling that you hated my guts, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on Facebook, I'm gonna give you a friend request, you know, and you never accepted my friend request, and it hurt me a lot. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself. Like, I was crying. I had to talk to a psychiatrist about this and be on medication. And, you know, later on this year, you know, you've been accepting other people's friend requests that are my friends, and I don't understand why. Like, people love me, you know what I mean? And I don't see, you know, I don't get why you hate me. Like, do you have a grudge against me or something? Like, did I do something wrong? Was it because of documentary and theory class? Like, I said something really stupid?
I forgot you were in that class.
Oh, because, you know, I went back and I tried to add you as a friend on Facebook again, and I can't because you declined it. So then I did the next best thing like 3 weeks ago, and I poked you, and I still got no response back. Like, what's the deal?
I don't remember you sending a friend request.
Man. I'm just really hurt. I'm just really hurt. Come over here. Oh. Can we just cut that? Just cut it.
Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'm glad that Adrian was able to, you know, seal that deal with his friend Sam. So we have another special guest coming on. He's a big, famous national rock star, probably the best one since Ozzy and Rob Zombie himself. So everyone, welcome Cultivated Culture. Come on up, man.
The fuck am I speaking into?
Just have a seat, man.
Speaking to this little bugger.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
It's a mic.
It's a microphone for a bug.
No, it's
The
for you.
fuck? We don't have shit like this in Birmingham.
What's up, Mr. Gura? I'm really glad you're here.
Hey,
we have
it's-
a lot of fans of you.
All right,
on
real
here.
quick, before we move on, it's girl curvature culture.
Girl curvature.
Curvature, like the curvature of a girl and the
Right.
culture of.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What did I say? Cultivated? Oh, I
I
apologize
don't know what
for
the
that.
fuck you said.
I
Said
apologize.
something that wasn't right.
Oh, I apologize. But you know what's weird? I didn't know you were Scottish or something. When you sing, you sound American.
Birmingham is from the UK.
Oh, really? Isn't that the same
Well,
thing?
I sing with an American accent because a voice like this won't get on pop radio.
Like Ozzy Osbourne?
Well, the thing with Ozzy is that Ozzy is actually half Swedish, and he hides that part of himself
Huh.
and has his entire life.
Interesting.
He's a fucking poser.
Do you know what Rob Zombie is? I think he's Polish.
Rob Zombie's a piece of shit. That's who he is.
What about Russell Brand?
Who the fuck is Russell Brand?
He's a guy who sounds a lot like you.
No, there's nobody in the world who sounds like me.
Russell Brand
And
does.
I've made... Fuck off this Russell Brand cunt. Who do you think that I'm sorry, would you like to interview Russell Brand instead of me? You invited me onto your show for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to just fucking look in the yellow pages and call up Russell Brand? Would you like to interview him instead?
I'd rather have both of you guys on so you could talk it
Well,
over.
only I'm here, so he can fuck right off, or you can ask me a question or two.
Okay, so we had our early guest, Fresh Fred. How was that with him in the green room?
That bloody motherfucker wasn't fresh at all. Smelled like a steaming pile of rubbish.
Well, to be fair, he is homeless, so that kind of explains
There's
it.
no fucking excuses. Hydrants everywhere. There's the natural rainfall. He's got opportunities to clean himself. Sounded like a dank fucking asshole.
So what about that? We had a wrestler on here like a week ago. His name is Dez. He actually kicked both of our asses, and Nikki took him down. So do you think you could take him?
We don't have wrestling in Birmingham. We only have one punch in the face and they're fucking dead.
Wow.
It's a really interesting technique where somebody punches you in the face and you're fucking dead.
Let me ask you this now.
Not even knocked out, just dead?
Just fucking dead, mate.
Wow.
Go rot your fucking corpse.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Girl. You say the word fuck a lot, but don't you guys replace that word fuck with bloody?
We
Where's the
say
where's the bloody?
whatever we fucking please. Sometimes I say bloody, sometimes I say fucking. And you, my friend, might get a bloody fucking if you don't shut the fuck
crap.
up.
Do you say
Man.
cranky or bugger?
That's the wrong fucking
Is
country.
shrimp in the bobby,
Do
mate?
you know your fucking geography?
Well, I think I missed that class, but I think bugger is a really funny word. Why don't you say bugger more? You know, bugger. Isn't that how you say it?
Are you
Bugger.
fucking telling me what to do, mate?
Well, it is my show.
All right, well, let's just
Bugger, you fucking happy?
let's change the
Yeah, I
subject.
am. I think that you do pretty well.
Let's change a fucking subject.
All
I
right,
like that.
so you're here now. All right.
Yes.
So what kind of music do you do?
So I make what is called sensual core, and it's music that is meant to be played in the most intimate of moments.
Is that where you're gonna be performing tonight?
Yes, I have a new record dropping this summer. It's a mixtape, as I think the kids call it. It's called The Man with Two Hanging Brains, and it's a concept record about a man with two dicks.
How's that possible?
Well, you see, what happened was, we're living in the record takes place in an alternate reality where two men could technically impregnate each other, and the baby gets pooped on out, you see.
So
But
there is
through
hope for
that-
Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, yeah, exactly. So through that process,
And
the
his son
baby
and
ended
daughter.
up with two wieners.
Two wieners.
And he has to live life like that, and it's about his sexual history growing up.
Oh, so what inspired you then? Like, did you meet someone with 2 wieners?
Well, my brother almost had 2 wieners. He got a wiener and a half when he came out, and the doctor said that doesn't seem right. So they chopped off the loose half, gave it to me as a necklace, and I said I didn't want to wear that very much. I was 6 years old at the time, didn't want to walk around with my brother's tip top hanging around my neck, and I was inspired by that little scenario there. And, you know, he only has 1 dick now, but I sometimes think of, you know, maybe days where he could have 2, you know, do the double penetration, but on his own.
So it must have been really fun for him to masturbate, huh?
Well, you see, he still only had 1 in real life. There is 1 masturbatory song on the record. It's called The Second Coming, as it were, and it's because he can come twice at the same time at both the dicks. In the story, that is, not in real life.
Can't wait to hear this.
Yeah, that's actually not the song I'm going to be performing,
Right.
but that will be the second single. The first single, which I'm performing tonight on this program, is a track called How Dare You Leave the House Without Remembering to Suck My Dicks. And it's spelled D-I-C-K-X and a Z. And it's about the titular character's wife, right, about to leave for work because as a man with 2 dicks, he cannot work in the city of Birmingham anymore. It's a fake law in this alternate reality. And so he has to be pleasured, as it were, before she can go off to work and make the money and make the pence. And so it's about that little scenario.
That sounds really cool. I mean, so are you really liking America so far?
Well, America is interesting. I've only been to a few states, spent a little time in Delaware, spent a little time in West Virginia. We're stuck in an Alabama airport for about 72 hours. That was not a fun time. And I've lived in Chicago for most of that time in the States.
Yeah. You liking Chicago?
Don't mind Chicago too much. There's quite a homeless problem, and I can tell by the mate you had on earlier
Fresh
that it's
Fred.
not getting any better.
Well, he's a big actor right now, so
And he's running for mayor.
yeah.
Chicago mayor. Watch
Yeah,
out.
mayor of what? Pieces of shit.
All right. Well,
Bloody asshole.
I'll just recommend don't go to Texas because Adrian and I've been there before, and since we're both Mexican, we weren't exactly
Texas,
well
I don't
welcome.
plan on going to Texas. That fucking dry-ass, hot, big state looks like it's got a hat on its ear. Doesn't at all. What the fuck is that outline? Do you remember Pangea, Dave?
Nope.
So Pangea, right, was the this sort of continent that all the continents were very long ago, and you know, over time they separated into the different continents. And Texas just looks like its own fucking Pangea. And it's stupid. It takes up about half the fucking country. And it's all stupid idiots hanging around there.
Well, I hope Texas people aren't watching right now.
Hey, Texas, which camera should I look at here so I can address the lovely
Why don't you look
people
at
of
that
Texas?
one with the red?
All right, listen. Fuckers from Texas, if you're watching this, I hate you. I hate your fucking state. I hate everything about it. And if I ever meet a Texan in Chicago, Illinois, I will make an effort to bloody fuck you and punch you till you're fucking dead. That's how we do it in Birmingham. It's called the Birmingham Punch Die.
What do you think about Donald Trump so far? I'm just
Donald
curious.
Trump, that fucking wanker, doesn't know a goddamn thing about anything. He's up there with his weird hair covering his head. Tries to act like he knows something about politics, and I'm not saying I'm the most educated man in the world or anything. But that fucker's, you know, mad. He's absolutely bonkers. The only policy I agree with him on is fucking as many beautiful women as you can, even if they are in a familiar landscape.
Amen.
He definitely has a gorgeous wife. I'll give him that.
His wife is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
If I had 2 dicks,
I hope she's watching.
I would fuck her twice as hard. But I don't. It's just a character being portrayed.
That's very interesting. So, do you think Hillary has a chance?
Hillary is a fucking cunt with shoes. I don't know what you think that she's got to do for the America we have right now.
Would you bang her?
Absolutely not. Maybe
What a-
Chelsea. Is
how-
Chelsea the younger one?
How about if she was younger, like
Younger
our
lad.
age?
Young Hillary Clinton. I don't know. I wasn't particularly fond of her. What the fuck was that?
That's all right. It was only a water bottle.
It,
So anyway,
you're fucking dropping water bottles in the middle of
no,
my
no,
interview.
I'm pretty sure that was Bob, but Bob, just
Yeah,
shut up.
fuck off, Bob.
Well, Bob, we'll talk later, all right? Bob, back. All right, back. Okay, so guys, we got good news. Mr. Girl over here is gonna sing us one of his best songs when we come right back. All right, so break time. Woo!
Fucking late night with Tokyo Dave. I'm Girl Curvature Culture. This song, as I mentioned earlier, is called How Dare You Leave the House Without Remembering to Suck My Dicks. And cue the music, as it were. That's right, fucking Tokyo Dave 2008. Maybe get that a little higher so I could hear a little better. I'll do my best. Two fucking dicks. I got two fucking dicks. Need you to suck both my dicks. Need you to suck both my dicks. I got two fucking dicks. I got two fucking dicks. Need you to suck both my dicks. Need you to suck both my dicks. Don't tell me they won't fit. Don't tell me they won't fit. I've seen you eat a fucking salmon in one bite, bitch. Don't tell me they won't fit. Don't tell me they won't fit. I've seen you get the hero special from Arby's in one fucking bite, bitch. Fuck it! Suck it! You got one, you got two. Let me come and then you're through. Two dicks. Two dicks. Got one, got two. And don't forget my balls or else they get blue. This ain't a fucking joke. Want you to fucking choke on my two dicks. On my two dicks. This ain't a fucking game. Need you to gag for me. On my two dicks. On my two dicks. Got fucking two dicks. Did I happen to mention that I was born with two dicks? It's a scientific irregularity. That's the sound I make when I'm about to bust. Like a fucking dog. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. Did you write those lyrics?
I fucking did. Spent my hard time writing my little notebook.
Wow. I mean, how many times was the word dicks heard?
That
I
was
mean,
catchy, I think.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I
I want
lost
to make
count.
sure. Is this fucker hearing me all right? Probably not. It's up against my shirt here. Sorry, sound crew.
I think it's fine.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Spent my hard time working on that.
Yeah, that was an interesting performance.
It's dropping this summer, June 33rd.
I don't think there's a 33rd here, but okay.
Hey, shut your fuck up, mate. I know my goddamn dates.
I don't know how it works in England, but in the United States.
We got 33 days in each month of the summer.
Okay.
We got 22 in each day in the winter. And the spring and the fall don't exist.
It's very interesting. So, how many hits and likes have you gotten from that song?
So, this was actually the debut performance. And if you log on to, the streaming service Tidal, it's not on that. But, Spotify, it's not on that. If you go to fucking MySpace Music, right, you go to myspace.co.uk, backstroke, Girl Curvature Culture is the world's new dictator for the year 2008.
How you spell dictator? Like D-I-C-K?
No, it's D-I-C-K-T-A-T-E-R, like a potato penis, as it were. That's my producer's name, Dictator. You can go on there. You can stream the whole album in June. You can hear this performance right now.
Nice.
Well, I hope that song brings you a lot of fortune, man.
I hope so as well. As someone with a singular dick, I do not get it sucked terribly often.
Well, that's great. So, guys, I think we're about to wrap it up here. I really appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you very much, Dave.
I really do. That
you,
was
Mr. Grill.
one hell of a performance. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming and watching our new guest. Good round of applause for this guy.
Girl Curvature Culture.
Yeah. All right, so thanks for coming on to the second episode of Tokyo Dave. So just tune in next time, and good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Love you.
And to England, too.